It's our goal in this lesson to find the surface area of pyramids and cones. So let's first talk about the difference between a pyramid and a prism. A pyramid only has one base, where a prism has two. This is a rectangular prism because the bottom is a rectangle or square. Think about how many faces are on this pyramid. Because there's only one base, this is a rectangle, and this rectangle has four sides. That means that there are four triangles. So one rectangular base and four triangles. Let's find the surface area of a pyramid. When I draw pyramids, I like to draw one of the triangles first. And then another triangle in the background. Then draw my rectangular base, which again is most likely going to be a square. Connect that back corner to the top of the pyramid. This is a 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter, and the height of this triangle is 13 centimeters. Think about the shapes that make this pyramid. There's one rectangle on the bottom, and there are four triangles up top. So here I have my highlighters. Let's start with the rectangle on the bottom. Use the rectangle formula. There's only one, so I'm not going to multiply it like I did with prisms. Okay, now with the triangle. I'm going to highlight the triangle. Oops. That has the dimensions. Keep in mind there are four of them, so I could highlight all four. Make sure you use the area of a triangle. The base of the triangle is 10 and the height is 13. So I'm going to put that in my calculator. You could do 0.5 times 10 times 13 all at one time. You could do half of 10 is 5 and then do 5 times 13. That's one triangle, but we said that there are four triangles, so I'm going to multiply that by 4. So to find surface area of a pyramid, you find the area of the base and add that to the four triangles. Let's try another one. "25 centimeters, 25 centimeters by 42 centimeters. All right, after you have that done, after you're done drawing that, push pause and try that on your own. I like to start with the base. The base is a rectangle, or better known as a square. There's only one of them. Now I'm going to find the area of one of the triangles and multiply it by 4. The base is 25 and the height is 42. Again, in your calculator, you could do 0.5 times 25 times 42, or maybe take half of 42 is 21 and multiply that by 25. I wouldn't take half of 25 because that's a decimal. The area of one of the triangles is 525. There are 4 of them, so I'm going to multiply it by 4. So surface area is 2,100 plus 625. Okay, so let's move from pyramids to cones. A cone is similar to a cylinder, except it only has one base, one circular base. The nice thing about a cone just like a cylinder is that it has a formula. You're going to use this formula to find the surface area. Pi r squared plus pi r L. This is an L, not a 1. Remember that pi still represents 3.14. R stands for radius. And L stands for slant height. So a cone looks something like this. This is a slant height. And then they'll give you a radius or diameter. In this problem, they give you a radius. Like always, you're going to start by writing the formula and then plugging in the information. 3.14 replaces pi. The radius is from the circle to 3.14 radius. L is slant height. This is the slant height. I'm going to plug that right into my calculator. 3.14 times 2 squared plus 3.14 times 2 times 8. Make sure you follow. I didn't do something right here. What did I do wrong? 3.14, 2 squared. Oh, I forgot a decimal. It's important. There we go. Make sure you follow the directions of the book. Sometimes it asks you to round to the hundredths. Sometimes it asks you to round to the nearest whole number. I'm just going to write down what's in the calculator because there are no specific directions here. One more. Push pause and find the surface area of this cone. Let's see how you did. Okay, this formula asks for a radius. Does this circle give you a radius? Not this time. This is a diameter. So make sure you cut your diameter in half to find the radius. Should you always cut this number in half? No. You only cut it in half when this line goes all the way across the circle. This is a diameter. They want a radius. So 3.14 times 8 squared plus 3.14 times 8 times 15. Again, make sure you read the directions. They might tell you to round somewhere specifically. I would add this formula to any note card that you have started for the chapter.